Good day from the Office of Human Rights Defenders. This afternoon, we have a case of domestic violence. Join us as we interview her. May we please know your name, ma'am?
My name is Mrs. Blessing Leka Ogamba.
Continue. What brought you here?
What brought me here was the last beating from my husband.
Who is the person? How did you meet her?
My husband is Mr. Chibozo Valentine Ogamba from Anambra State and from Imo State. So my husband married me since 2013.
What are you looking up?
Since 2013 till now. But they had been beating me occasionally. But the ones I can recall was the one with Navy people when I was pregnant. The Navy people wanted to arrest me. They told me that if I dare sign the paper that my marriage is finished, they will throw me out of the house. So me, I was afraid of signing it. I didn't sign it. The Navy people have
What
to.
led to him beating you? You stay with somebody for how many days? What led? You just wake up overnight and beat you until you go to airport.
What led to him for beating me was he come back late in the night. He's having a girlfriend out of his matrimonial home. They will be hanging around in the hotel. He don't even have any chance for his family. When I try to ask him, he will beat me up. Every small thing he will beat me. And when he will beat me, he will be telling me that even though say if I die, nothing will happen. So my husband
How did you meet him?
I met my husband when I was working as a secretary in my auntie's office while at her papa. So he demanded to marry me. I told him that I want to finish my university. So the parents said that if they marry me finish that I'm going to continue there. So the two families come together for agreements. He came to my village in Imo State to marry me. When he married me that 2013, everything concerning my education died off. He was talking about pregnancy, having a child. So he was talking. He's no longer talking about the education again for me to go to school. He was talking about me having a child, having children, and having children for him. That is the first thing that I will do. And besides, I was with him, but I love to continue my education. So at the sports, everything we love. So I was trying to have children for him. We married happily until he started dating his secretary. When he started dating his secretary, I'm not in his office. He worked at Apapa, Eleganza, Arise Plaza. He was the manager of Kamal Agency. He has a very big office that he pays numbers of workers. And my husband did not marry me with all this money. It's during our marriage, staying together, that he gets to reach to this level. So I found out that he is getting his secretary called Oluchijoy Yakobo. So the secretary was throwing all kinds of letter abusements to me that I should get out of the office. Even with the mother of the girl, they abuse me. The girl will tell me if I come office that she's going to beat me. Even with my husband, this and that. That my own husband is his husband to be. So I called Oluchijoy Yakobo severally. If you visited them in his office, to tell Oluchijoy Yakobo, please, abstain from a married man. Go and look for your husband. That this man is married with a kid. Shebi, you know that this man is married. He didn't want to push me away from my marriage. The girl will not say anything. I was cried and bitter. I even slapped the girl in my husband's office, but my husband was not around that day. So the thing continued. I went home.
Why did you find her before you slapped her?
Inside my husband's office. She is my husband's secretary. So I called him inside my husband's office, trying to tell her to leave my family and my husband alone. She refused. Then I slapped her. I said, did you know how it is boiling my heart for me to see that you are spoiling the marriage I have built for years? The girl refused. I did everything. Even the girl went home and used my husband's phone because my husband hardly come back home now. He always stay outside, just send our feeding money. Everything was on me. Take care of the children, do everything. And my husband will be telling me at my face that he's going to marry that girl and throw me away. After all, that he only did traditional marriage with me. So upon everything, I begged, I pleaded, I called people, I called his family. His family was like him. because my husband is the one that is feeding them, giving them some of their children, helping them in school. Because my husband is the only person that has more money in that family. So the people that married me, I was married in Anambra, Agwata State, in Akpo, Udo village. So the people that married me together, 2013, one of them, the senior brother, called my husband, said that they are not in support of him, throwing me away. My husband thought to them that I cannot put to them. Whereas if I take him, my husband will beat me, I will lose the pregnancy. He will be telling me that I don't need a child for me again. My secretary is coming to born for me. So I was humiliated, bitter in heart. Even at a spot, my BP went up. When my husband left me, 2020, that I conceived this my last child pregnancy, I found out that I was pregnant because I had been taking all drugs. Then because he had not been sleeping with me. So after everything, I found out that I was pregnancy. I have to guide the pregnancy. I was hiding it so that he will not be aware that I'm pregnant, so that he will not beat me and kick me on the stomach, or the pregnancy will went off as the other previous pregnancy. So I guided this last one. I didn't even let him know, but I told his brothers, especially the senior brother that had been cautioning him that what he's doing is not right. My husband went to village to meet them that I cannot give him a child. There was a pregnancy that I lost during him staying with me at Navy Hospital. Navy people wanted to pick him and beat him. They invited him. He refused, and he told me if I signed that paper, that my marriage is finished. So after everything, I did not sign it. The Navy people sent me away from their hospital.
I don't understand. Madam, coordinate yourself. What you are talking doesn't make sense to you. Navy people call you, they will tell you they refuse to sign paper. How did Navy people call you? How did you get to Navy person? Is anybody bothering you?
No, then he beat me. I was bleeding. The Navy people invited
What
him.
led to me beating?
There was a thing because I can't recall that happened. It was an argument. For me, I was telling the truth, but he always have the pattern of beating me. So he beat me as he is beating me, that I usually beat me. So after beating me that day, I saw myself that the pregnancy, I'm having miscarriage. So I ran to the Navy hospital.
How old was you pregnant?
The pregnancy was about 3 to 4 months there.
And he's not aware
He's aware.
that you're pregnant.
Yes, I have 4 months pregnancy there. He knows that I'm pregnant. He purposely beat me because he don't even need the child. So after everything, I went to the Navy hospital. I complained. They asked me what led to the miscarriage. I told them there was an anoint to go and bring him. They invited him. He came. When he came, the woman doctor asked him to stay by the side. That they are going to call their military team on him. That they are bringing paper for me to sign for them to carry him.
Is he a military man?
No, it's not a military, but they have military.
Are you believing in military?
No, it's just that I'm using that Navy hospital as my normal hospital. I'm using to put together, and they knows about me and the way he always beats me.
Okay, right.
So after everything, they phoned the people. They used their vehicle to come to carry him. He was at the back, waving eyes for me, telling me if I sign it, that my marriage is gone. He's not going to marry me again. If he come back, he will throw me out of the house and he will collect my only child from me. I was afraid. So
Who was telling you?
my husband, but he's talking to me when the doctor went aside to go and bring the paper for me to sign. So he talked to me and said that if I do it, so I was afraid to sign it. I told the doctor that I'm not signing it. But the doctor said what? The doctor writes paper that I did not want to sign it again. So we came home. When we came back, he told me that he's going to treat me at Lutz or any hospital I mentioned. He did not treat me. I bear the pains. I have small money with me. I have to be treating myself in all these pharmacy, chemist people that I know. So after everything, that one passed. Another one that brought to me to come to human rights for rescue is that 2021, when I was with my last child, he told me that he don't need any child again. Because that last pregnancy from Navy, I later lost the pregnancy.
The one of 4 months.
Yeah, the one of 4 months. The baby grew to 9 months because they protected the miscarriage not to happen. I I stayed in the bed this thing rest for 1 month. Then they were discharged me to come back home. Then I come back, the baby stayed. Baby was kicking, but the breathing was so low. So they tried to push the pregnancy. At the spot of giving birth, I give birth to a stillbirth child. They find out that the baby have a very huge baby girl. I lost the child. So
Which hospital?
in Navy Hospital,
You still know the hospital, right?
yes, at Alakeja. So after everything, I tried to conceive again. I conceived again. He also beat me with the pregnancy.
Who is sleeping with you that you are conceiving?
He's my husband.
Okay, and he's beating you, but the baby, the one you lost is the second child.
The one I
The
lost
first one.
is the third child.
The baby gets the third child.
Yes.
Okay, when a month, go ahead. Finish first.
My
Finish
first
and
issue, I
interrupt you.
lost my first issue in 6 months. After vomiting and falling, I lost the first issue. Second issue was the one of 8 years that is going to 8 years, a baby girl. Now he's alive. He's at home.
I don't understand. Person that is alive, you say you lost the child.
No,
How did you
I
lose the
said
child
I
that is still
lost the
alive?
first issue, baby girl, at the age of 6 months. My second issue was a baby boy
And the result of beating.
as a result of beating. That one. After everything,
Which hospital?
I lost that one at Mother and Child. He beat me finish. The baby did not die in the womb, but when the baby come out, the baby stayed up to getting to 4 to 5 months. The baby started stooling, vomiting. They admitted the baby to this the Mother and Child the first time. So I lost the child there
After you gave birth to the child.
after I gave birth to the child.
6 months after birth.
Yes, ma'am. The second issue was a baby boy, baby baby. He's alive.
The first child of that 6 months, is it a boy or a girl?
He's a girl. The third issue was the one I lost in that Navy hospital. The third issue
The second one, hold on. The second one is a boy.
is a boy.
You lost the child how? When?
I did not lose my second child. My second child is with me.
Okay.
He's a baby boy.
Okay. The third one.
The third one, I lost that one at Navy hospital.
Maybe of his hospital.
Yes,
How many months?
Just Tibet, I delivered the baby. The baby came out dead. That one was the one that he beat me through the pregnancy. That the Navy hospital writes this petition against me that I was.
Can you speak up?
Yes, ma'am. So after everything, I continue to try because it's now only one child, one boy that I have. He be telling the villagers that he wants another woman that he wants to marry, that I cannot give them, that the doctor, because of this thing I have during the pregnancy of that baby girl that I lost. I delivered the baby. I have a cervical tear, but the people that delivered me was student doctors, January. So they did not suture the inside. They did not suture the inside, the cervix. They suture the outside vagina where they give me cut, where they gave me cut. So I found out that I was bleeding after the delivery, whereas I have lost the child.
Which hospital?
Never hospital. Alakeja.
They stitch what?
They stitched me the cut that they gave me, but they didn't know that I have cervical tear inside. So after that, after the birth that I have lost that child, I still bleed for 1 month. I was about to give up. So I went to Clinics Hospital. The doctor found out that my cervix was not closed, that I have cuts, I have wound in the cervix. So they have to treat me as fast as. I stayed in the hospital more than 1 month for me to recover. So after I recovered, they told me that I will not give birth now. I should stay like 3 to 4 months, 3 to 4 years for the place to be healed, so that I can give birth normal. So after everything, my husband started threatening me, telling his family that the doctor have pronounced me that I cannot give birth again, that he's going to take a new wife. So the family members that married me, they were like, how did they pronounce me that I will not give birth again? So they called me at the back because I have been noticing that he is dating her secretary called Oluchi Joy Akobodo.
Okay.
So, and the girl has been telling me that is openly that my husband is his husband to be. Whether I like it, I should go to hell. That he's getting married to my husband because of what he sees in the office, how the money enters and everything. The lady fought me with my husband. Even my husband at a spot threatened to poison me. He's not eating in the house with my children again. He sleep outside and come back and give us money for food. Whenever he barge in inside the house, he will not tell anybody. He will just open my pot.
Kemi,
He will just open my pot. He'll be doing something inside the pot.
please tell these people I'm streaming like they're disturbing me.
He will be doing something inside the pot as if he's looking at the food inside the pot. If I catch him, that's coincidentally, he will be shocked and close the pot. So immediately he will leave the house. I will pack all the soup inside the pot to throw it away because of my life. So this thing continue. I went and report to him.
Did he put something in your food?
I have not catch him, but he is acting as somebody that wants to put something inside the pot, inside my pot. So the thing continue. If he leave the house, I will be afraid of eating from that pot. I will pour it away. I later lock my food because I used to stock food inside my fridge like stew, soup, and other things. If he enter inside the house, he's in my children's room. He will just go straight to the children's room to open the fridge. He'll be doing something when I enter because that place is not my room. When I enter inside the room, I will saw him putting hands inside the fridge. I will not say anything because if I said, he will beat me. Nobody is there to rescue me. Immediately he will leave the house, I will throw away all the food inside the fridge. Then me and my son will be managing. So not knowing that I've already conceived, but because of the drugs I'm taking that I'm not feeling fine, that made me to be seeing my menstruation once in a month, the thing will come out and cease. So I was complaining to one pharmacist like that. I told him, he said that I'm having infection, I should go and do infection test. I did. So it was a small infection. They said that let them treat it before the thing will get to out of hand. But this one that thing is seizing my pain, my menstruation, not knowing that I'm pregnant because he have left me. He have left me already from the secretary. The secretary wanted not to, and the mother.
But you were told that you should not have sex, that you cannot take
He
it
forced me.
for 4 years.
He forced me. He was threatening me that he's going to marry another woman if I did not agree. Not
So
knowing,
eventually you took in.
yes, not
Okay.
knowing that he have another thing in mind for me to go through childbirth. So eventually I took in that year, 2019. So I was carrying my child. Another incident happened because I told him publicly that I'm pregnant. He was like, oh, you are pregnant. He was arranging the day that he beat me, and he also beat me. That is when I take annoyance to report to Ojo police station. But I found out that anytime I went to police station to report, he will maneuver everything. They will die the case and say no, that it is a family issue that will go to village and settle. After they will arrest him. So after this pregnancy now that I lost at mother and child again, is a baby boy. The baby boy was going to either 4 to 5 months. My stomach has already come out. So there is an issue that came up. He was need to beat me again.
What issue?
Whether that thing happened 2019. Whether I can't recall, but
So every incident that happened, that if almost all the children in your womb are born, you can't remember anyone, then you are responsible for that. First one go, you did not remember what happened. Second one go, you did not remember what happened. Third child go, you did not remember what happened. Fourth child go, you did not remember what happened. So none of the things, you can't remember what happened that led to the man removing children from your womb every time.
The second child is the one that he beat me because of gas. That the gas finished quick.
When I asked you, you say you cannot remember.
No, it's the first child that I told you. that
The
something
second
happened.
one, what happened,
The
madam?
second one was about gas issue. That why
That's-
did the gas finish quick? I told him I am cooking now. He said that I only know how to eat and go to toilet. That I don't know how the money is making it. That is why I'm lavishing everything. He was little coming closer to me and slap me. From slapping me, he hold me and then say I have the mouth to talk while he's talking to free myself from the gas finishing. Who use it? Is it not me that use it? That is what lead to that second issue incident. Then I went to Navy hospital to complain. They have to call him up, trying to torture him for that. But unfortunately, I didn't sign their paper. This third one now that I lost was 2019. That one was, I don't know whether I was feeding my child. Yes, I was feeding my child. My child was eating. I was talking to my child, do this one, he refused. I only beat my child small. He's my child. I have every right to beat him. I don't know that my husband is targeting me. He came out from the inside room. He started beating me. Why did I touch that child? Why did I touch my own boy? He's just looking for something he will use to molest me, to humiliate me. He beat me even and threw me outside the house, outside our house. Even in that house, Teddy, that we live with him, everybody knows that he always, even knows that you send people there to go and ask. Even my pastor was living upstairs. I have so many people that knows that he always beats me. And sometimes people will be knocking for him to release me, he will refuse.
Where are your parents?
My parents are in the village.
Are you the first child, the second child, the last child,
I'm
and the only child?
I'm the third child.
Well, the last one or the first?
I am twins. My twin sister senior me.
Eh?
My twin sister senior me.
You and your twin sister, they are the same. Nobody is senior each other. Is it not the same day you
The
come
same
out?
day, yes.
Or she came out
No.
last this year, you come out the next day.
No,
So are you people the first child in your family?
no, the third child.
Third child. Where are the senior ones?
The senior ones, my senior brother is at Port Harcourt, but my husband happened to senior all my siblings.
It doesn't mean
He's in Port Harcourt. Our first issue is in the village.
you are not a child. Who senior you? At least is an adult.
He's an
It's not
adult.
underage. There is a level in which you treat somebody's daughter, even if their brother is 10 years, they will still react on their own.
Yes, my brother.
Children react against their father when they watch their father beating their mom. Children, little children of 7, 10 years, even react against. Some of them take something to stone their dad or their mom if once they notice there is this too much argument and beating and humiliation. Talk more of somebody that's senior you.
My senior brother has confronted him, calling him, telling him that if he touch him again, he's going to fight with him. And he will be threatening my senior brother that he will send people to beat him and lock him. He will not see this heaven for years. My younger brother that I senior direct is not 20 something years now. But he have occasionally called him, talk to him, tell him that he's not happy, that he's going to fight him. But when my husband is doing all these things, my parents, especially my father, will be saying that in the village that I should forgive my husband. Say things have happened. But one day, that third child that I lost, my father told me on the phone that I should get rest because of that cervical tear. That all my children is giving me pregnancy and using his hand to kill his children. What am I putting to bed for? So that I should relax for now. But my husband did not allow me to relax. And my husband is using that word to say something because his phone used to record. I answered the call with my husband's phone. He recorded what my dad said. So he used to use it to talk. That my dad told me not to give birth. The question is that, did I stop giving birth? He always forced me and I always take it.
So the last one also went through.
The last one was at first act. I was pregnant. We have an argument. That one that I said because of my child. Why did I beat my child like that? Why did I beat my child? I told him this is my son. This is my son. I can beat him when he is wrong. Because even the Bible said Even the Bible said, spare the rod and spoil the child. He started beating me front and back, beating me. That night he beat me. Anytime that he's beating me, I found out how that he always use his hand to hold my neck. He will be trying to, as in someone that want to kill me, he will be hitting my head on the ground, on the wall. When he will be hitting my head on the ground or on the wall, I will be shouting, help, help, help. Even in the midnight, he will continue to beat me. So he later throw me away. Just that minor incident that happened. After everything, the pregnant did not went off that time. I did not see any blood, but I found out that down of my abdomen is paining me seriously after he beat me finish. But there is no blood coming out. So
Okay, where have you reported this case?
I reported beating. He's beating at Ojo police station. At
That
Alaba.
was when?
That was either 20, 2020 or 2021. But 2020.
We're in 2023 now. So what is the recent issue now?
The recent issue that happened is that my husband later leave us. I was pregnant of this my last child. I heard in the news, someone called me and said that my husband have get married to his secretary. Even they went to a court to register their marriage. I was like, my mind court. I called the person. I said, are you sure? I called him. He come back. He was wearing wedding ring. I said that he's not hiding it. That I can't do anything. That if I talk, he will still beat me and throw me away. Is it because that he still pay for the rent for me and my children to stay after I'm with this pregnancy? So I reported to the village. They were annoyed with him. They said that they told him anything that he is doing, he should count them off. Now their house is not there. So my husband went ahead to go to Eko to marry his secretary at my absence. So I feel so bitter and cheated. I was carrying my pregnancy alone. So after I put to bed that marriage happened. So after everything, he still come back to the house from nowhere. He enter house and pack his things. He pick his things. Then I report to first time that my husband have come back to the house to pick his things. He's no longer living with us. The woman right there said that I should guide my children. Then I have given birth to this my last child. He is just 1 month plus. So he left us. I was scattering for them. And the first time general hospital, mother and child, everywhere told me that I'm not going to put to bed normal because of that incident I have as cervical tear. So that as I conceived before the 4 months or 3 months that they gave me, that I have to put to bed through CS. We agree. I signed. They booked me for operation. But before the date of my operation, I had a labor. My child came very fast that I can't even hold it to the hospital. Before I reach the hospital, my child head have already come down. So after they deliver me, they said that I supposed to stay at least 1 month for them to monitor me. My husband said that I have to come. Then I signed out for mother and child. There's something that they call people that sign out from them. That sign out that they are going when the doctors do not allow them to go. So the matron there tell me that when I heal small, like 6 months, 5 months, I should come back for proper checkup because I was supposed to put to bed normal. So that was what led to my down here paining me seriously. This neck, I don't know whether during the course of beating me, holding hand in my throat, hitting my head on the wall that caused this thing. As you can see, there is vein here. The vein is very tight, as in that two veins crossed together. Last year, 2021, when my husband left us, I found out that I can't do anything. My down here is paining me. My up here, I called and
Why
called.
would you subject yourself to die for a man like that and is not even a physical, not just an abuse or verbal abuse, to the extent of killing your own child? Why would you subject yourself to pass through all this thing? You are such a pretty young lady. Eh? Why did you continue? Do you want to die? Somebody want to kill you by all means. You are still insisting staying there. Why?
But because of I don't know what I would do. People will say that I left my house and a divorcee.
Okay, are you not married again?
No, ma.
So you want to live life for people. Life is not to be lived for people. Life is to be lived first. You live life for God. The second person you live life for is yourself. Do you understand me?
Exactly.
You don't live life for any goddamn person.